Hi, I'm Christian Lawson.
Hi, I'm Maggie Kipke. Hi, I'm Starlight Simmons.
And they are running for your 2014-2015 chapter president.
Your second question is, what are your weaknesses?
My major weakness is I take things to heart, and I get offended really easily.
My major weakness is not being able to say no because I tend to do a lot of things and for the chapter and others. And yeah.
My major weakness would probably being too controlling. Like if I want something a certain way, I want it done perfectly.
Your third question is, give me an example of a time that you felt you went above and beyond the call.
This past week we had county fair, and my duties were just taking care of the turkeys, but I actually went around and helped Miss Cecil whenever she needed it, or went around and asked different vendors if they needed help with anything. And
So mine would actually kind of be like stars because I also did stuff around here at County Fair. And so like I was just in charge of like the land, my land personally. And I ended up also sharing all the goats and sleeping all the homeless every day. And I'm very ready to be.
Your question is, tell me about a time where you had to deal with conflict and
okay, I would go and help my stepmom with business working, and hers is having to help people with getting jobs with either teenagers or adults that got laid off or anything along the range. And I would help her with getting in the applications from the parents or the teenager. And I've had multiple parents cussing and yelling at me to my face when I was a lot younger than them. So I had to kind of deal with that without being so rude and stooping down to their level. In my youth group, there's a lot of younger girls who are very, very attention-seeking and not in the best way. And having to deal with that and not setting a bad example, helping them through, that's a very hard thing to do, not yelling at them.
Okay, so say my job would be school. Something, some conflict I'd have to deal with is people like aggravating me or like making me mad. And the fact of the matter is that I didn't like end up fighting them or anything. So I held myself back.
final question is, what irritates you about people and how do you view?
The main thing that would probably bother me the most about people is the lack of helping, I guess you would say. Like, if you're supposed to do something that only pertains to you and nobody else, then you go ahead and do it. People that don't let others take on the work that they're supposed to be doing. And I feel like trying to deal with that or work with that, probably just trying to get them to do what they're supposed to in the nicest way. What irritates me most about people is kind of like what stars is, and ignorance. And the best way to deal with that is just to understand that not everybody has the same mindset as you do.
What irritates me about people would be the need to cause drama or attention to them because they're not being careful. So that they turn to negative attention. When in reality, if they just
And I'm Griffin Fulton, and we are running for your 2014-2015 chapter secretary.
All right. So your first question is, how do you want to improve yourself in the next year?
I would want to improve myself with my responsibilities and helping people.
Also, I'd also like to improve on my responsibilities. This last year I was very responsible in the show throughout the chapter and some of the things that I did. Another thing I'd like to improve on myself is getting along with people. It's been brought to my attention that some people are fully strict and just being disrespectful to people in general. And I think that I've had in that, and I'm not proud of it, so that is something I would like to say.
All right. And your question is, list 5 characteristics describing yourself. Sociable. Energetic. Helpful, responsible, and caring.
Alright, 2 of my measures. I was about to say responsible, that's not true. Just kidding. Caring. I'm very caring. For some reason, earlier in the year, I was told I was like the father of FFA because whenever someone needs help, they come to me and I try to help them out. Another thing is being helpful. I like to help out in any way I can. Third one would be sociable. I am very sociable. Sometimes it's not in the best way, but that's something I'm working on. Another thing is, I guess, athletic. I don't know how that benefits the chapter, but yeah. And then my last one would be, I don't know.
And your final question is, tell me the difference between good and acceptable and relate that to our chapter.
I'll start this one. Alright, good is being to par. It's just doing what's basically needed, not going above and beyond what's actually needed. Exceptional is going above and beyond what anyone expects you to do, making sure not only your stuff gets done, but other stuff gets done, and helping them out if you have the time. Making sure that everything just runs smoothly, like there's no bumps in the road. Yeah.
Exceptional would have to be going above and beyond for your chapter and for everyone in your chapter, helping when there's needed to be, when people are needed to be helped, pushing people to do better in your agricultural classes, and helping each other as a chapter. Good would probably be almost not as close as exceptional, doing things to benefit you and your chapter, just not as far as exceptional would be. And that concludes our interview video. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sabrina Chavez and I will be running for your 2014-2015 reporter. I should be a reporter because I am motivated and I will always put FFA before my personal life. As officer, I will try to learn the names of each member and meet them as people. I am prepared to serve my Rio Linda FFA chapter.
Hey, I'm Janina Speaker and I'm running for you 2014-2015 reporter. The reason you should vote for me is I came to your guys' classes and I got your opinion on what we should do to make things better this year. And I'm willing to do that for you. let you guys know that we have officers and introduce you guys to those officers if you don't go to our banquet tomorrow night. I have amazing speaking skills, leadership skills, and I'm willing to do whatever I have to do to serve you guys. Go to Geneva Speakers.
How would you guys make this chapter better?
By eliminating a lot of the drama, by coming together as one chapter, by organizing days where we all just say what's on our mind and what's been bugging us and find a way to fix it.
Okay. And what about you, Justin? How would you make this chapter better?
Well, since it's only my first year, I don't really know much about FFA, but from what I've seen in my first year, one of the main things would probably be our teamwork skills, is going out to the barn every now and then. I've noticed that there's always a lot of drama, so I'd love if we could get rid of the drama and just come together.
All right. So, Justin, how is honesty important to an officer?
To an officer, honesty you need it because going through competitions and meetings and stuff, you have to be honest with everybody. You can't say you're an officer, your friend's in trouble, you're trying to cover for your friend. That's not an officer's duty. You have to tell the truth and be right and be respectful and be honest.
What about you, Alex?
Honestly, you gotta learn how to take responsibility for yourself. You can't blame people for things that you've done or reasons that it's your fault. Even if it's not your fault, no one wants to take fault. You need to step up and take fault for it.
Okay.
Be honest.
Alex, tell us about your greatest leadership experience.
My greatest leadership experience, being on the football team would be my greatest leadership. Learning to be on the football team teach you how to lead and when to be led. I want to go out from that.
Okay. And you, Justin?
I have to say my wrestling team, this past season, we lost a great coach, but before he left, during our last season, he made me JV captain, and it made me feel good because it made me feel like I made an accomplishment to myself, an accomplishment to my family, to my wrestling team, to my family, and I always want to be a good leader to my family, and so him doing that just made me feel like a great leader.
Okay. So let's see. What are your greatest strengths and what are your greatest weaknesses, Alex?
My greatest strength is being able to talk in front of large groups of people and not being afraid. Being able to say what's on my mind. I don't really keep things back. If I feel a way, I just want to get off my chest, so I have to hold it in. But that can also be my weakness at times. Saying things that shouldn't be said at certain times. I know I say things a lot that I should keep to myself. I need to learn how to bite my tongue. And it's a strength and a weakness at the same time, all of them.
All right. And you?
I would say greatest strength would probably be my creativity. Going through my mind, I have all these creative ideas just waiting to come out, but yet they get pushed back from my greatest weakness, which is just school in general. Going through each class, just tests, everything, just the struggle of going through would probably be my weakness.
Okay. How did you become interested in running for chapter office?
Well, talking to my ag teachers, Miss Thiessen, Mr. Shields, and Miss Thiessen first mentioned it to me, and I told her I'd think about it. But then having my ag teacher, shop teacher, Mr. Shields, coming up to me saying, "Hey, I want you to come do this. I think you'd be a great leader. This would be a great opportunity for you." It made me really feel like he cared and made me want to do it. It made me proud.
And you, Alex?
It's my second year in FFA, and my first year I feel like I wasn't involved enough. I feel like I didn't care about it as much as I did now. So I want to give it I want to give it a shot. I want to do better. I want to get more involved every year. And I think this was the time to run for officer, knowing that I learned a lot of stuff in FFA, and that just to spread the word around, to let people know why they should give it a chance. If I would have never got a chance, I wouldn't be running for officer.
All right. Those are both really good points. So, ladies and gentlemen, to conclude your debate between your 2014-2015 Sentinel candidates, Alex Ponce and Justin Bergeneau. Thank you.
Gavin Mason, I'm running for your Reelinda FFA historian.
I'm James Solomon, I'm running for your Reelinda FFA historian.
What leadership qualities do you possess that will benefit our chapter?
Well, I possess confidence and not being afraid to take action.
This past week at Fair, we were told to do something, and I a lot of the students weren't doing anything. So I took responsibility and told them to stop sitting around and actually do work instead of just sitting there and not listen to teaching.
Why do you think you deserve a story?
I think I deserve a story because I've been an FFA for 2 years. I care a lot about FFA.
I think I should be historian because I can be at any FFA event and I can keep a record of it.
What's one weakness we should know about?
I'm shy at first, but then as soon as you get me going, it's kind of hard to stop.
When I first meet people, I'm shy, and then after I see you a couple times, I'm gone and start talking to you more.
What's one thing you would do if elected to be a historian?
I would go talk to all the other people that got elected and tell them good job, and tell all the other people that didn't